I guess this is it. Guys, welcome. Season 1, episode 1. This is the pilot, baby. You know, how we feeling out there? Welcome to If You Think About It, guys. My name is Matt. I'm here today with the one and only world-renowned Miss Lauren Peters. Lauren, please tell everybody your name.
Wow. Can I talk?
You
talk
can. You
now?
may speak. Yeah, you may speak. We had some technical difficulties
Wow.
earlier.
Thank you so much. I've been waiting. I think
Yes,
we're
you
still
have.
having them. But yes, this is me and I'm going to be here, and with my headphones and I'm excited
That's
about it.
Lauren's mad I made her go to her car to get her headphones after I asked her to get the headphones before we pushed record. But I'm just here to remind her that it's my podcast.
But it's making a world of difference.
Absolutely. And the listeners on the 101, thank you for that. We're all grateful.
Yeah.
Today's topic of
We're
discussion.
all aware it's yours.
All right, my turn. All right, today's topic of discussion, you guys, is going to be our pet peeves, because I'm pretty sure we've all got a lot of them. So I think before we start, just Lauren, do you have water next to you? I know I'm going to get hot. So I just wanted to make sure everyone's in a calm, relaxed state of mind before we talk about the things that really grind our gears, you know? Maybe I think
gonna
it's
get
best.
me going for sure.
Yeah. I think it's best if we do like a ping pong, because I'm going to need that break. So it's going to go me and then you. So there's some structure to this class. Does that make sense?
That's weird. So as a guest, you're not asking me what my pet peeves are first. You'll go first.
Right. As the CEO and owner of this podcast, it unfortunately is whatever I say goes. So I just said what I said. So
Okay,
I think
good. Yeah, we'll collect like feedback after and probably go with my way later, but you
feedback,
go.
sounds so corporate. Anyways, okay. You know, my first pet peeve that my first pet peeve that is kind of niche. And, I thought about it and then was like, this probably doesn't apply to a lot of people, but when I see it happen, is very disturbing. This is usually a middle-aged man in his, I would say 43. He's not at home. He's usually maybe out in nature and feels comfortable enough to do this. Probably, I would assume, when not enough people are around. However, I've seen it with my own eyes, so there aren't clearly whatever.
Just tell us.
Yeah. It's when they take their finger on their nose like this and they snot rocket their snot out onto the grass or the sidewalk as if that's not completely repulsive. Like, don't you think there's a less barbaric way to do that? Like, you could even just do this and kind of like throw it. We've all been there. But the snot rocket feels insane.
No, we haven't.
You what?
How frequently are you?
Lauren, I said it's niche, but I've seen it.
Daily?
No, once a month. I don't know.
So you saw it once in your life?
I just feel the need to talk about it because I feel like people shouldn't do that. And I just want to make sure that my listeners know it's inappropriate behavior. Have you not ever seen that?
I've never seen it. I've seen it in the shower.
Right. I also don't know if I ever would do that either. Do you do that in the shower?
No. It's not me in the shower.
We're normal.
Never me. But I would say if it were to happen, that the shower would probably be the most acceptable place for that.
I still don't think it should happen.
Equally disgusting, but
like very still inappropriate to me. I think maybe just be a civilized human being and wait until you get out of the shower and grab some toilet paper or a tissue like a normal person. Shut my mouth. What?
I don't
you
know.
think it's saving paper?
I mean, I can do this. No, but I could do this in the shower. Like that I'm fine with. But a full on like this, you're right, is aggressive and
it's too much for me.
Shouldn't be happening.
Yeah. And we can elaborate a little bit more on that.
That's funny that you say that.
Why? Because you're thinking about it now? Because more people than you think do it?
No, I'm focused on it's funny that we are both aligned on our pet peeves because mine is very similar, yet very different.
Hey, I'm glad we're feeling that so early on because I'm positive we are not going to feel the same in a couple of minutes. But you can go right on ahead. Lauren, tell me a little bit about your pet peeves. What bothers you?
Well, this pet peeve, just because it's aligned with yours, and it was the first thing that came to mind because literally someone at work did it right
People
in
are
front of
gross.
me
Yeah.
in my office, it and I said something directly in that moment, and there were other
I'm
people
proud of
there to
you.
witness it
They
as well.
deserve to have that feedback. It's really inappropriate. And I don't know what it is, but I'm on your side.
I mean, it's you will be on my side, and
Correct.
I don't know if you've done it. Maybe you've done this.
I know what you're
I
going to
don't think
say.
you're
Can I
gross enough
guess?
to do
Because
this.
it's literally my number 2 and I already know what's going to come out of your mouth.
No. No, because I wanna say it.
That's fine. It's written down on my bullet point, and I'll
It
prove that that
is
was my second thing because it's going to be like a magic trick. But go ahead and tell me.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So, literally, the thought of it right now is just grossing me out, but you're sneezing into your hand.
I knew it.
Was that
I
it?
literally knew it. Lauren,
Was
oh, wait,
that
I don't want to give
it?
you. Wait, what does it say there? Can you read? Is it too blurry? Sneezing into hands. Literally
Sneezing
my
into
second one.
hands.
And so,
Literally.
like, you know who does
It
that? My
was
brother.
so
My brother. You know what he does it in?
my
Church. He
god.
does it in church. We'd be in church, and then it's before you greet others. He'd chew into his hands and then say, say
Oh
hi to your
my
neighbor.
god.
Hi, good morning. I'm like, you're sick. You are rotten if you're literally sneezing into your hands and then, hello,
You are
stranger. Are
rotten.
you kidding me? Unacceptable.
It's awful. It's
Like,
awful, and that's why people aren't connecting like they used to, okay?
can we
Because we're
just take
just
can
sneezing
we
into
just take
our
a moment of
hands.
silence, please, for the hand sneezers? Like 5 seconds, just silence, please. Shame on
No,
you.
not for the hand sneezers, it's for the people who are touching their hand.
I mean, it's literally ultimately everybody else. Yeah, it's awful.
Yes!
Like,
It's
unless you're
just the
carrying a
wor
little
I
bottle of
see
that
it, and I
sanitizer
see it in
after.
public. No, I literally gave him I was like, "I'm gonna need you to do this and know that that's just
What did he say?
not gonna happen again."
No,
I did feel bad because
no, don't
there were
feel
other
bad.
people in there was one other person in the office, and I was like, "Did you just sneeze into your hand?" And he
Yeah,
was like, "Yeah, I just didn't even think about it." And I was like,
your shirt, your
"So what are you
elbow,
about to
behind
do?"
you, so many other options.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just said,
infuriating.
you gotta go into the elbow. You gotta go into the elbow." I was like, "Please use some hand sandy."
Who
And he
taught
was
you
like,
this? To
"It's
speak to your
just a
mother.
quick." No, I don't even care. Yeah, I can't even justify it. It's just unacceptable.
It's never
Yeah,
okay.
it's giving me the goosebumps.
Anyways, I'm so
Yeah,
glad we've agreed
anyway.
so long up until this point, because right here is going to be the deciding factor that will probably ruin our friendship. I'm somebody. Lauren
Go
and I are
ahead.
very,
Go
very,
ahead.
very, very different. Let's sit up. I'm very different from you in this way, in that I'm someone I would consider, I think most people would consider a light sleeper. Okay. So I wake up, I
Okay.
also am the kind of person, if I wasn't recording on my phone, I would show you that I only have one singular alarm clock because why would I need more than one? So I
Crazy.
think it is crazy. It is actually crazy behavior. Thank you for acknowledging that. It's insane to me when
No,
people
no big deal.
have alarm clocks that one are every like 5 minutes. If you're one of those, you're a psychopath. Do your job, get up. Two, you're ruining your quality of sleep. Let's talk about it. Like, you're waking up an hour before you need
That's
to
a
get
myth.
up, only to know you're gonna get back up. And then it's like this weird line where you don't know what time is it that you've snoozed? How many minutes is that? Is this the third time you've snoozed or the fourth? You're gonna miss the bus. You're gonna miss the bus. Okay. And I think it's immature. And actually,
No.
recently, Lauren, let's talk about it. Okay. I knew it would bring something up. And also,
Okay.
I know we didn't give you
Yeah.
context. Lauren and I have been
Just bringing
friends
something
for
up.
over what, 20 years now? It's been over 20 years. We have, yeah.
20.
So you think
Gross,
over
yeah.
20 years you would know, traveling together, staying at each other's houses, sleeping in the same beds. You think we would understand that about each other? And we recently went on vacation together, didn't we, Lauren? And we slept in the same bed because we're cozy and cute and we cuddle. And that's that. Around 3:30, I hear so I got up because this...
Is that the noise it was? I thought it was the softer one.
No, it's not. This beast is completely in full hibernation mode, doesn't hear a thing. So I get up, walk around the bed, turn her alarm for 3:30 a.m. off. For what reason anyone on earth would need to set an alarm for 3:30 a.m. on vacation? I have no idea.
Hello, we were traveling. I had to get up for my flight.
Let me mute your ass until I'm done telling the story, and then you can comment. Thank you so much. So I go back, I go pee, I go back to bed. I say, wow, what an inconvenience. What a horrible inconvenience that was to my sleep and my attitude and my overall atmosphere of the trip. Then we have such a beautiful day together. We get back into bed and I say, hey, you know what would be awesome? What I think would be an awesome thing to do for me as your friend would be to turn off that alarm clock that's set for 3:30 so I don't have to wake up out of my beauty sleep and come and turn it off in the middle of the night. So maybe I could just sleep with some jet lag and not be woken up. That would be so awesome. Thank you so much. And you know what Lauren said? She said, I hate you. I want you to sleep in your bed and I care about you none. That's what she said right back to me. And I said, oh my gosh, thank you. So we go to sleep. Now, I can sense the foreshadowing in the listeners here that they're going to predict what happened. So yes, you guys are right. 3:30 rolls around and the alarm goes back off again.
I woke up quickly though, and with such urgency.
Friend, what kind of demonic human doesn't turn off the alarm the second night? It's the most inconsiderate thing. And also, again, why? Why did you need it? What was it? What was it for? Respond.
Do you want to know? Okay, so you want to know. We
all want to know.
Okay. So it was an early flight. Okay? I had to get up
2 days
at 3:30
previous. 2 days prior to that alarm.
Okay, shut up. Okay, yes, early alarm, whatever. I kept it on, whatever. It goes off the next day if you do not physically shut it off. So yes, it went off that first day. You shut it off for me. I was actually awake and watched you shut it off. I said, that's right.
I don't know if it's worse to admit that or to just pretend that you're asleep, because at this point, I just got more pissed off. So thank you. Keep going.
Shut up.
Proceed.
I said, go ahead. I said, go ahead. Shut
you
it
know
off.
what to do.
Shut it
you
off.
know my
Go ahead.
passcode. Imagine you just wake up, you say, you know the code, right? Wow, like the worst
you
kind
got
of person.
Up, got around the bed and shut it off. So anyway, yes, that was a bummer, big miss on my part. I'll admit that. So the next night, yes, we had a lovely day. We're going to bed.
Some of us.
I am just, the time change had just hit me so hard, and I was
so you didn't understand
tired,
the words that are coming out of my mouth? What do you mean the time change hit you? That when I said, when you're staring at your phone in bed and I said, hey, we should turn that off. You said in your brain what? Fill in the blank.
Linda. So I'm sitting there with my phone like this. You're like, Lauren, just make sure you shut off that 3:30 alarm. And I said, yeah, Matt, I know. I'm so tired. I literally fall asleep like this immediately after, and that I can fall asleep in the blink of an eye. Okay.
So Lauren has narcolepsy, which she forgot to mention.
Which is why we have 20 alarms. This is all part of it. So you ask me, I say, yes, Matt, of course. I love you so much. Why would I do anything to hurt you? And I fall asleep with it on my chest, okay?
Immediately
dreaming.
After.
This is what
not
happens.
A minute.
I dream that it...
I said, hey, could you turn that off? And you said, and it is with that open mouth.
And then this is what happens. I'm dreaming that I'm doing it. And I said in my head, yep, it's off, but I'm asleep at that moment. Fast forward 6 hours. Yeah, it goes off at 3:30 in the morning. And I did wake up very quickly to shut it off, and I
So
felt
sweet.
horrible about it.
So sweet.
And I did. I felt really bad. And I thought to myself that next morning, I said, we could joke about this and I could go that route, but I've known you for 20 plus years.
You know. You
And
know.
I said, this isn't one of those times. I should probably say I'm sorry.
And that's on maturity, folks, because
And that is because I think that was well received, and you knew I felt bad.
I did. And if you could have felt the rage in my blood when I opened that door to walk into the kitchen and greet you, you would have been shocked that I did not scream very inappropriate, mean, nasty things to you. So I think also in this moment, we could take a minute to appreciate my delicacy to the matter. Wow. That was...
I don't think so for a minute. But
that was really a treat. Highlight of my trip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
that was good.
I guess
that was good.
What I'm saying is the 500 alarms. I think you're damaging your sleep quality. I think you need to be more of a go-getter, just in general. Like get up. Seems like nobody wants to wake up these days. Okay, and it's like you have a job to do. Get up. Like, just do it. Get your 8 hours and wake up. And I don't think we need a million snoozes. But why? Why do you snooze? Why do you need so many? You do. Okay. Lauren, if we're waking up at 7 a.m. No, listen. If we're waking up at 7, you'd set an alarm at 5 a.m. You'd set another one at 6 a.m. You'd set one at 6:30. You'd set one at 6:45. You'd set one at 6:47. You'd set one at 6:50 and 6:58. And that's exactly what would happen.
No, do you want me to tell you my
Please,
pattern?
Everyone's dying. I'm asking for it.
Okay. So
I'm dying for it.
Dying for it. So let's say 7. So I'm trying to get out the bed by 7.
6.
I would probably start with... No, I'm starting with a solid 6:30. And then I'm going, so this is it. Now listen. So once you go 6:30 and you snooze it, you know it's going to go off every 10 minutes. So you
is that what it is? I actually do not know the time limit for a snooze because I have never snoozed in my whole life.
Okay, see, this is great. We're opening your horizons.
I don't want to know.
Yes, it's going off every 10 minutes. Well, you're asked, so this is it. So that means it's going off 6:30, 6:40, 6:50, and then at 7. So what I do is I set them in between that then. So then we're going 6:35, 6:45, and then 6:55. So then it's going off every 5 minutes. You see? You see how I did that? But you only have to set it once. And it's as soon as you snooze the 6:30 and then the 6:35, then it's going off every 10 minutes with the snooze factor. So then if you want to get extra spicy, you throw in a 6:37, 6:38. Because then it's going off at 6:48 and at 6:58.
Are you done?
I think I'm ahead of my time.
Okay, Missy Elliott. Okay, girl. Yeah, you're really setting the standard for so many generations to come.
I'm just saying.
Okay, well, now that we know that that's...
All right, yeah, so we get it. You don't like alarms?
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, what do you got?
So I don't know if you know this or not, but it's something that's been bothering me for a long time. And
it's
not worth
personal?
talking about because I just handle it. It's not. And I can't pinpoint that it's ever happened with you because I just manage it by myself alone because I'm an adult and I don't need you.
Right. I was going to say, yes, you are an adult. You should handle your own shit alone. Correct. Moving on.
Yeah. So a pet peeve of mine is if we are out or I'm out with anyone for that matter, and it's just another person. In a large group, I can't manage it. But if it is just me and another person and we are having dinner or drinks or whatever, if I am picking up my drink and they also pick up their drink and we end up about to drink at the same time, I will not drink. I will not take a sip because I
You know what?
cannot have us both taking a
Okay.
sip
You
at
know
the
what that
same time.
reminds me of is bowling. When I'm bowling and that bitch wants to bowl right when it's called courtesy. You don't bowl when I'm about to go bowl. You wait for me and then you bowl. Like, you didn't want to bowl until right now with you. What, do you want to be my twin?
But that's an aggressive action. That is unacceptable and that's etiquette. But this is just like a I don't like this. We can't both do it. We can't.
On a
I don't like
date?
it. Makes me uncomfortable.
On a date?
Oh yeah, on a date I'm not we're
Can't
both going
drink.
for a drink. It's just
You just
I can't and then he picks it up and then he picks it up and he's like, "Yeah." But I'm also like and then I'm like, "Yeah."
You're just like with him?
Go ahead. Please. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think that
yeah, I
bothers
just
too
can't.
many other people.
You're gonna notice it now. And when on your next date, you're gonna be like, shit, he's going for his drink too. You can't.
Well, also, like,
you
what
can't
about an
do
awkward
it.
silence? Like, there's literally nothing to do but to grab my drink and drink it so we don't have to talk. Like, what do you mean? Not that I'm awkward, but just like for other people that would experience that.
Oh, you're uncomfortable. No, that's if I'm with him and he needs a minute to take a drink, then I will fill in talking for 5 seconds. Like it's a 5-second gap where it's like, okay, I'll say something while you take a drink and then I'll take a drink. Not a big I don't make it a big deal. It's just something I do. Yeah.
Great.
So
Interesting. Here we are, which is another one of mine. Unfortunately, you do fall under the category. It seems that all of my pet peeves are things you do. It's turning out this is actually a
that's
list.
so weird.
I know. I'm actually trying to tell you something. No, I'll tell you what. Your dad is actually the originator, and I feel it genetically got passed down to you from your father. Because it really makes me just want to slap him in the face. You know? It's chewing with your mouth open. Why are we doing it?
God.
And honestly, it's not even the mouth. And like, first of all, like he also you will talk. Like he'll be like, yeah, so we just grab the I'm like, what? Close the lips. Finish the sentence. We'll chat about it. There's so much time. The world's not ending. We don't need to get that sentence out while that bite of steak is in your back jaw. You know what I mean? You also do this. And I also will say there's a condition that there's a thing for that. Like there's a phobia or like it's not a phobia. It's just a thing that like people have where they like can't stand where people chew.
So you're scared.
No, I'm not scared of anything. I would never be scared. I can't. I'm a warrior.
You're terrified. What I'm hearing is, yes, he's terrified. He's
what an
frightened.
Interesting take. All right, my podcast. Also, closed mouths. Like if I can hear you chewing with your mouth closed, it's just like I've done that several times to like people in my family at the dinner table. Like when we would eat dinner together, and I'm like, your mouth. It's just like stop doing that.
Okay.
So
no one chews like this. No one is chewing like that.
No.
It's just
I guess
a slight.
No, it's breathing
breath.
and it's talking. It's breathing and it's talking. You don't need to breathe and talk.
It's a breath.
Like we could just close our mouths. We have noses. I have a deviated septum. I don't even breathe out of half my nostrils. And here I am. What's your excuse? Huh. Is that why you sleep with your mouth like this?
Deviation.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to breathe out my mouth.
It's just like shut your mouth.
Oh God.
Especially when you're chewing food, please. It's disrespectful. Do you do that on dates? Do you think, man, you don't even know it. You know what, Lauren? I have a video of you from my sister's wedding because I brought this up and was filming you secretly chew in the room and you did it. And I'm going to send you that video when I'm off this because it just triggered something in me and I feel so validated.
No, that's
drinking?
Sick because that was after the wedding and that was after drinking and
Oh,
I
so
can't
after
be
drinking,
responsible for how I chew after I drink. Okay.
well, right. That's what everyone's
No,
thinking. Could never be.
That's not fair.
Insanity. Yeah, who would ever suggest that? You're
Um,
right. So yeah, just close your mouth, people. I think is
yeah,
what I'm getting at. That's the PSA here. Go ahead.
that's good. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it is good. You should practice what you
mine
preach.
brings me back to this next one brings me back. It's gonna bring you back to
I love
it's
that.
gonna bring you back to
Take me back,
it's
baby.
not you because I'm not pointing this at you. Yours seem very pointed.
No, I don't
But
point.
it's bringing it's bringing us back to elementary school. And now
Huh.
me and Matt did attend the same elementary school, but we did not know of each
No,
other.
how
We didn't
iconic I
hang out
was.
in elementary school. But I will say a pet peeve of mine that I realized very early on was glasses that tint in the sun automatically.
I know who you're talking about because you told me this before. Friend, it's hip. It's called transition lenses. Get with it. What is your problem? You're such a hater.
It is
It's
not.
cool.
I cannot stand. You know what I hate is they're not
Fashion?
transitioning enough, people. They're
You
not.
know what's
They're
funny?
not doing the
You know
opposite.
what's funny, Lauren, is that you have prescription sunglasses now, which are basically the same thing as transition lenses.
No, no,
Hypocrite.
that is completely
Hypocrite.
the opposite.
Shame.
No, it's completely the they're not color changing. It's not mood glasses. They are prescription sunglasses where they stay opaque.
It's that 3 seconds after they come in from recess when they go into the gym, and then it's transitioning back to clear, and you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why do you have purple glasses in math? Like, what are you doing?
Lauren, it was the hip new
Like,
thing. It's cool. Everyone's doing it.
No, it's still happening. It's still
Oh,
happening,
you
and
think this
it
is
should
still a
it should be
thing?
stopped.
Lauren, what if they're
It's
80?
I've seen it.
Old people. Who?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
Old
matter who they
people.
are. It
So you
matters that
hate
it's
old
happening.
people. So you hate old people is what I'm getting.
No, I will
That's
buy
actually
everyone
really
prescription
crazy.
sunglasses. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a problem.
All right.
Anyway, what's yours?
Okay, let's ping pong back to me. Speaking of ping pong, you guys, Lauren and I created the KNPPL, which not a lot of you know. It's a business we've owned for over 20 years.
Some do, some do.
Some might. Every day, pretty much after school, we would come downstairs into my basement and pretend to do homework, but really, we would just be really, really aggressively intense into table tennis games. And so we started the KNPPL, which is the Kids National Ping Pong League, patent pending.
Mm-hmm.
And we would very
Still
adamantly
20 years later.
Yes, it's been a staple in the community for years. Really adamantly play these games of table tennis. And anywho, why was I saying that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know, but we were really good. We were
Honestly,
really
though,
good.
yeah, we were really
I would
good. Like,
work up a sweat playing ping pong. Like
don't fuck with us.
it was insane.
Actually, we probably
It
could have
was
been
wild.
something. Maybe we should consider getting back into that. Maybe that's a lost art we spark up in 2026.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could do that long distance.
A lot of things to think about this year. Anywho, this goes for pretty much anybody in my life. I don't care if we're new friends. I don't care if you're my best friend of 20 years. It doesn't matter. When people, or I'll text you, right? I'm going to text you and you're busy. So you don't respond, and that's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And then, I don't know, 2 hours later, you come back with an Instagram DM, or you'll send me a meme or a reel, but my text wasn't answered. So to me, I guess maybe I'm just a little old school, but like texts come before the DMs. Okay. Text message was before Instagram. It was before all of that stuff. And I think it's respectful as an adult to respond to what someone communicated via the appropriate channel than to like send you something and continue to not acknowledge what I've already asked you, because you've just told me that you prioritize whatever you want over what I texted you. So big no. I think it's disrespectful. I won't tolerate it. And that's the bottom line.
Interesting. You know what's even worse? You know what's worse about that is if your text is read, but something is shared over Instagram and then you respond to the text in Instagram.
Absolutely
hey,
not.
sorry I didn't respond. Yeah, what are you doing tonight? In the DMs, I'm like, that's
don't
not
do
what
that.
this is
This
for.
is crossover. We have so many different things happening here. Actually, respond. I can't keep track of that. Or it's worse when you have like two going with the same person at the same time and you're like DMing about this, but then texting about this. I will literally stop and be like, immediately no. I will respond in text message and be like, I can't do that. Like, I can't do the both. I can't do the overlap.
Yeah.
I can't do the two platforms. I can't do
Just
the dual
stop.
conversations. Be done. Focus.
No. Yeah.
With just one look.
Good.
So, yeah, I don't
Just
want
a
any of that. Just grow up, text me back. And I don't think I'll even acknowledge you
I
on
agree.
Instagram. I think I'll just say, that's weird you didn't respond to my text.
Yeah.
Which I have done. Okay. I think I'm fine.
That's what you end up saying. Fine. Yeah.
Everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Wow. Take a drink and
my
get
face
some
is
water
warm.
there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mine is along those same communication lines. And I think that you started to make me upset about this.
Yes.
You started to make me upset
That happens.
because
It's frustrating, right?
when we were on the phone. So remember when we could make free calls after 9 on our phones? Like our phone plans, hey, I have to call you after 9. I don't have minutes or texts or something like that.
I don't remember that. I think I just remember
it
like, well, you also don't have the right phone plan for a normal human in 2026. But I remember the limit.
That's why we're doing this after 9 p.m.
I did imagine. No, I don't remember that, but I remember the texts. I remember I've reached my 40 texts for the day, and the data that's spread out throughout my 6 family members is not gonna. That's not it.
Yeah. But anyway, so with that, I don't know why that made me think of it, but I think we would call each other at night is what I'm saying. And it would bother me and it still does, if people do not say bye when they're done communicating.
Always.
Okay, all right, have a good night. But this is what happens, and people think it's okay, is that there's so many other ways to say goodbye where it's like, all right, have a good night. All right, have a good night. And then it's like,
however, you called me out on doing this.
Did you say bye? Like,
didn't get the bye.
Yes.
You called me out, but I also said like, okay, sounds good. Talk to you later.
Bye.
There was no need for the bye
Goodbye.
because there was a farewell. If there's some sort of exit greeting, I'm okay with it. But if you're just gonna like, all right, then I'll call you when I'm done.
I don't
hang
love
up.
it.
I still no, because I also have had conversations with past exes where I'm like, hey, you're actually going to need to say bye to me because that bothers me. Like, acknowledge that we're done with the conversation and say bye to end it. Don't just, or like if I say bye and you hang up, girl, World War III. It's not happening.
That's, yes.
Blatant disrespect.
It's just kind of like, I will call them back and say, is everything okay? You didn't say bye. I thought someone slapped the phone out of your hand or something.
So I noticed you didn't say anything. Did you have something you'd like to say to me?
Are we breaking up? I don't know.
I don't know. Did you just end this marriage? Yeah, no, I agree with that. That is, I do feel like it's disrespectful. You need to say goodbye to me. Just like, be normal.
It's just, and then if we're saying too much, then
you're still going.
Just don't say it at all.
Go.
You know?
No, still go. Keep going.
Oh, go ahead. It's the delay. It's the delay.
It's worse than ever.
Go ahead. What do you have?
Actually, which is funny because I just talked about this tonight with my neighbor. You guys, my neighbor invited me over for a drink tonight. How sweet of her. Anyways, she was having some friends over and I've noticed it, and I just figured out now going over there that it's directly above her. My peeve is, I guess it could really be anywhere, but even more specifically when you're in your place of residence and you have a dog that just barks at everything. Like every single time the front end, we live on the first floor. Every single time the front entryway doors, like of the foyer open, this dog barks. And she lives right below it. So when I went over there, the dog, yapping, and she's up there because you hear footsteps. So it's like, are you comfortable listening to that all? And like, I don't know if she works from home because it happens all day. So maybe she just like doesn't know about it because like I like have been watching like friends' dogs and then like would get a text from a neighbor being like, do you hear those dogs? And I was like, oh shit. So I checked my doggy cam and it was the dog I was watching, which like obviously just has separation anxiety and like whatever, which like, I guess I'm just so blessed to not have that kind of a dog that like does that. Like he'll bark when you walk in and greet you, but like, he's not really a barker. Like, and I just, even at the dog park, I've been on FaceTime with you and this dog just like, is it like, even if it's playing, even if it's like wanting something, it doesn't matter. It's just
going
non-stop barking, and then to like be on your phone as a dog parent and just like while your dog is like, are you not understanding that audibly is annoying to other people to like listen to your dog, like pay attention to it? I don't know, like maybe it wants you to play with it, maybe it wants like some sort of engagement. I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, really
it wants
bothers
a shock
me.
collar is what it wants.
I think I actually speak dog. It told me get the shock collar, girl.
That's what he's saying.
I think everyone else in the dog park hears it. But like, how disruptive to be in a building and just have everyone hate you because your dog is so poorly misbehaved. And it's honestly the same thing with parents. It's a reflection of the owner. It's daddy's fault. It's not the dog. It's you. I would say her name right now, but I'm not going to. But yeah, it's really it's a turn off. And I've been with guys where I've like walked over, like been in their place, and the dog is just like the most annoying. Or like I see him take the dog out and the dog is like, obviously, like they just don't know. It's their fault. Like it's like, you don't know your own dog and I'm annoyed that you're such a bad parent that I'm like, okay, my mom's here, Mom, I gotta go. Like, I can't do it. Like, watching it happen is like, shame on you. The things I'm saying in my head, I'm just like, yeah, I gotta go. I really gotta go. Because it's like the biggest turnoff for me. I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's just like, take care of that, please, would you? Like, I think that's responsible as a dog owner.
That is tough. It is.
Yeah, I'm still thinking
Good
about
for you.
it.
Well, this one happened to me today. And
I love a fresh pet peeve.
It's something that it's a whole category, which I'm sure you're going to go into, but
you know, I honestly had to reserve. I had to hold back, but I think I know what you're going to say.
And I don't. It is to do with driving. And it is when you are driving and you're coming up to a light and you want, here, I feel like I need to be this way.
Do it.
Everybody, we're driving and the lights here, we're obviously at a 4-way intersection here, and you would like to turn right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a car in front of you that stops at that red light and is not turning right, but they are in the right lane. And what I have started to do, so people can have some awareness, is turn on my blinker way ahead of time to say, don't even get over there because I'm
because
gonna
you know
be
what the
turning.
blinker does? It indicates what other
there.
people are going to do. It tells you what I'm going to do so you can prepare. Go on.
But I have done that, and then I have had people, I swear to God, look at me, say, don't care, and they get over, not turning right, and they stop right there.
Just to block you.
That is wild.
It's a
wild
choice.
Behavior.
Also, you live in Florida, so I think you're asking for it. You're dying for it.
It's happened in Illinois. It's happened everywhere.
It happens everywhere. People are awful.
They're just not aware. It's lack of self-awareness.
Yeah, I think there should be, here's what I think. And you can't really get me started. I specifically stayed away from driving and airplanes for a reason, because like I think that could be its own episode because I just know I would go off. So, I mean, yeah, if you've ever driven with me, you know, it's not safe. But
yeah, you can't.
It just seems that I think instead of like fast and slow traffic, it should be 0 to 1 years of driving is this lane. And then I think 2 to 5 years should be this lane. And I think we fucking get it. We're not idiots should be this lane. And I just feel like if everyone adhered to that, they know quite figuratively and literally what lane they should be staying in. And then it's like, I wouldn't have to look at that new driver and be like, hey, you're actually awful and I want to ram into the back of your car. Or catch me on this, seniors. Now, we do love and respect our elders. However, they shouldn't be on the road. As we all know.
We need to take that privilege away.
And I think there should be laws made. Besides that, maybe they could also, maybe after a certain age, you recycle back to the 0 to 1 year driver lane. Because those are safe. Those are safe drivers, right? They're slow, they're cautious, they're safe, but they're slow. And I don't have time for that. I think at a certain age, maybe after 65, we circle back to the right lane and we stay there until death. What do you think?
That's an idea. I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But I'm for it.
Yeah, I think there needs to be rules, but I knew it would get
you going.
Yeah, it did. And it did. Thank you for that. I was looking to get got.
Well,
so you got
you got.
Okay. Now this is one. Is it my turn?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Very good. This is one that also could be a test of our friendship, which at this point, I am positive you'd fail. So if that indicates anything about how Lauren feels about me in her life, she'd fail it.
Oh my God.
I know we share the same sentiment on this because it was an inside joke that we decided to make an entire sentence of. And not only did we create the sentence, we made shirts of all of our inside jokes, hand custom made, crafted with fabric paint, and wrote/drew this sentence in fabric paint on the shirt. So you would think your best friend for 20 years would know the sentence. And unfortunately, if I was to try to time us to say it together right now, she wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump to what it is because I'm going to spare her that embarrassment.
Go ahead. I know it, but go ahead.
You don't, Lauren. It's okay. I still love you. When people choose to say words that are CR, CHR, KR, anything of that.
Hi, my name is Christopher. I'm Greek and eat grapes. Like that?
No. Hello, my name is... Do you know the rest of it? You don't know the rest of it.
I didn't want to ruin your spotlight. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. We can... See, the thing is, there's a delay, so we can't really time this together, but I'll just go ahead and say it. Hello, my name is Christopher. I'm Greek and eat grapes. I wear African neck rings and I enjoy crisp cookies and cream on the creek. Bitch. I don't know why that was the sentence, but every time someone says Christopher or grapes, do you like grapes? Like that. She's back there.
I forgot.
Grapes? Like, it's so annoying. I can't listen to someone that sounds like that. Like, cookies and cream? Cream? What cream are you talking about, Christopher? Like, shut up. Say cream.
It's so bothersome. It's giving me the goosebumps.
It's really, I thought it 15 years ago, and I still stand by it. I hate it. Christy? Hi, my name is Christina. Oh, it's Christina? Christina? Shut up. Oh. It's the worst. And you'll notice it now, too. You guys will notice it is going to start to happen. You're going to hear the Chris and the Christinas. You're going to hear them. And unfortunately, we're going to need to be diligent here in our work and tell them that everyone hates it. Okay? So as long as we're on the same page.
You know what also gets us is, which kind of kickstarted our friendship, is white, the W's, the WH.
That is very, and
You
while
cannot
white,
get in line without your white
white
card.
car. Guys, yeah, that is so funny. That did definitely. Okay. What was that? Middle school or was
I
was
need
it
to
middle?
tell this because I brought
Go
it up.
ahead, go
No,
ahead,
this
go
was
ahead.
middle school. And at the beginning of the year in middle school, for some odd reason, we were all broken into groups. And the themes of these groups were astronauts or something, right? Like,
I
it
simply have
was
no idea.
something just bizarre.
No. It was like
you were the,
Pioneer, Stars, Patriot. It was like America.
I don't know. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah. Like, remember 6th grade? There were like groups. It was like 6th grade was what, Lauren? Like what?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they were like, all I remember is like
It
Pioneer
was
because I think I was a
space. It was
pioneer.
something.
But do you remember what they were
I think
for
we were
6th
both
grade?
pioneers, which leads to why. No.
Okay, yeah, go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
I'll
Go ahead.
have to look in the yearbook that I keep by my nightstand. But yeah, so we we didn't even know. I don't think we were super close, but we were
No.
standing in the same line because both of our names start with the same
It's
letter, our
alphabetical,
last
yeah.
names. Yes, and there's this lovely older lady who just thrives on getting people
Agitated.
their information. And
So good.
she was walking around with these cards, and she was just yelling at us, "You cannot get in line unless you have your white card." And me and Matt weren't even like friends, and we look at each other and we're like,
she can't be serious.
White card.
White? Why's it gotta be white?
And it was just so, it was just so strange. That was so funny.
Wow, what a
memory
great memory.
Right. Is it my turn? Okay, yeah, because you had your Christopher. Also, African neck rings sent me. I forgot that was in there.
Crazy.
I forgot that was wild. Let's see. I will say just not even using them, just them existing under my cabinet is Tupperware. It's a pet peeve of mine.
But you own it.
Is the storage of it. Of course I own it. Everyone owns it, but it is that cabinet of Tupperware and the pots and pans that do not fit or anything. And it's like, they're always taken out with aggression. It's never a peaceful moment.
Clean, crisp, polite.
There's always a yank and clattering, and people think you're mad. People think that you are doing it with aggression, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to get them all back in there. But yeah, I hate that
and
cabinet.
some of us,
I hate Tupperware. I hate that.
Yeah, some of us have grown up and we bought the set that is glass because we shouldn't be doing the whole plastic thing. Everybody knows PFAS, obviously. If you guys are listening and you don't, look it up, idiot. And my cabinet, did you see when you were here? It is very organized. I have the lids up top. I got the things on bottom. Boom. Feels great. It's called being an adult, Lauren. Look it up.
Yes.
Grow up.
I know, but when you were younger, you know. I don't have it now. Mine are all glass now, but I'm just saying, growing up or at other people's homes.
Well, I mean, yeah, even in my parents' house,
it
like
hurts.
It's just a disaster. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
All around.
Yeah.
Not the
crazy.
one.
Tupperware.
Okay. I really only have one left here. I also have to pee, and we are coming up to that 60-minute mark, so that feels very long for an episode. Now, unfortunately, you do fall under this category quite often. I think...
Get out of here.
In today's day and age, it should be easy enough to not let your phone die. I think it's not really a good...
I don't fall in that category.
Laura, look at me.
Not me.
Okay. Some of us are still in denial. I'm going to keep talking. Actually, when I was over at my neighbor's tonight, one of her friends... I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I'll hang out, but I'm going to record this thing. And she's like, oh, can you charge my phone? My phone died. I was like, that's one of the things. I was like, I hate that. Like, you knew you were going out tonight. You're going to your girlfriend's place and your phone dies. what? So now you have like 8% when you're going out? Like, who sets themselves up for failure? It feels like grow up. It's just crazy to me. I'm like, this is bizarre behavior. You're in your 40s and you're going out on a Saturday night with a dead phone at the pregame.
40s? Like, who's in their 40s?
My neighbors. What about it? There's a lot of people.
I thought you were I thought you were still referring to me.
Lauren, honestly, look at us.
Okay, yeah.
No, obviously not. I'm very young. I just turned 23. But like, I just think charge your phone at night and wake up in the morning with a fully charged phone and you're ready to go and you set yourself up for success. And also, it's not 2007 anymore. We don't have flip phones that we only have one charger for. We have the car phone charger. We have the power banks. We got so many, my laptop. We got so many things we could charge our phone with. And you chose none of them. You chose to be a child. So it's infuriating. I am not happy with people.
Sometimes phones just don't hold a charge, though.
Okay, so I think in your case, you have an iPhone 4. So when you're referring back to the generation of dead iPhone batteries that should have been solved by getting a real phone, I understand that. Yes, Lauren does have an iPhone 4, you guys. So when her iTouch runs low, she actually just, hasn't gotten the update. So she can't make calls. Oh man. There's so many things I could say about Lauren and technology. It's just like I should stop myself before I get ahead. But we're gonna just leave it there at dead phone. Like just charge your phone, be an adult, grow up. You have things to do. Like Uber, Lyft, you have to get home. You're not driving. You can't call anyone. You're dead. Like, are you gonna walk home? It just seems irresponsible. And then I'm the one left to pick up the pieces, All right. I'm okay.
Thanks for having a charged phone.
Yeah.
One of us has to.
And what did I tell you? What did I tell you before this podcast started?
And it's gonna be you, and I'm okay with that.
And that's why we work, That's why we work. Okay, give me one more. What do you got?
So true. Oh, wow, let's see if I had one more. I wrote one down that I'll tell you later.
That feels illegal.
It's just very specific, and we've talked about it before.
Oh, I think let's avoid the drama.
Unacceptable. No, you don't. Yeah. No, not that. You're not thinking the right thing. But okay. I'll just say it, and it's not fair. It's not fair to anyone that it's
Life's
a pet peeve of mine, but it is. Yeah. And unfortunately, like I won't say I've weeded out men because of this, but I do ask them frequently.
Intentionally with disdain.
No, it's just I would like to know.
Right.
But just food allergies, pet peeve. Don't like it.
Yeah.
Any kind of food allergy, like
yeah.
A nut, like you're not going to eat peanut butter, you're not going to have an almond, shellfish.
Yeah, unfortunately,
you're not going to have a shrimp.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
Some people
it's not their fault.
Pick
and
life
I get it.
over their allergies that they didn't ask for. So that is crazy. But yeah,
it's a shame.
I understand the frustration, but it
does
also
bug
is not
me.
their fault. That's fair. We've all got our vices.
But it just bothers me. Like I want them. It bothers me because I want them to be able to enjoy it, and they're probably just as bothered that they have an allergy too. But It's like we can't both be enjoying this.
Yeah, it's just like we're also very passionate about food, and we're foodies, and so I know that you love food and you express love through food, and your father has done that as well as my father. So like, it's not their fault. I think we let that one go in 2026 because it's really not their fault.
It's not. It just makes me sad more than a pet peeve, I would say.
Yeah. But do you think that's a deal breaker?
That was my last one. No, it's not a deal breaker. It's just annoying.
But you'd hate them.
No, I would.
Fair.
I would be fine.
Sounds convincing.
But anyway.
All right, guys. I think that's our time. I would love to sit here and chit chat with you, but I need to go. And you know what also is a pet peeve is when I'm friends with someone that doesn't understand pop culture references from this generation. And just like anything that I say goes so far over her head. And it's hard. It's really hard because guess what happened today?
Who are you talking to?
Tell the people.
Who are you talking about?
You. Exactly. You don't even know. I sent Lauren a text today and she lied and I said,
Matt, how old are you?
When I'm
how
in
old
my
are you?
30s. I'm healthy.
Cool. We're in our early 30s.
Yes.
And Matthew is making references
Lauren, Yeah, from a show that aired in the 90s. Okay, what about it? It's still replayed on Nick at Night and stuff. It's not like people don't know the Brady Bunch. Like, did you watch the show? Did you know the meme was from the Brady Bunch without me having to tell you? Yes. So I think you're projecting. I think 80% of people that are our age or younger would understand the reference. Lauren lied in a text message earlier. I don't know what she said, but she's a big fat liar.
I didn't lie. I laughed.
What did you say?
I laughed because I was like, "You're old as shit," and
because
no
she didn't
one
get the
would have
joke.
gotten that.
And I said, so it's really hard to be friends with you sometimes because you just don't understand my humor. And it's like, if you can't appreciate my humor, why are you friends with me? And it also feels like your job. Like literally number one responsibility as my best friend is just get the jokes. And you don't. And that's okay. But I sent her a meme back. I said, sure, Jan. And she said, who's Jan? And now everyone else listening understands my frustration. So it's hard. And I have a hard life and it's really hard to be friends with you.
They're all like, I wouldn't know Jan either. Who's Jan? I immediately, you know what I thought of? The Office. I was like, why would Jan be, I forget what we were even talking about, but
right, totally.
I was like, why would Jan be a part of this?
I, again, like I said, would love to sit here and chit chat with you, but I need to go.
And you don't know that. So that's
Lauren,
even worse.
Thank you so much.
You don't even know The Office.
Being episode 1, season 1 on If You Think About It, folks. And if you think about it, what a success this episode was. Any last words, Lauren?
Nope. Just how do you want me to leave this?
I would love to start a tradition here on this podcast where you leave a piece of advice for my next guest. And it could be you. So who's to say? Because I don't really have many friends. But if you had to give somebody a piece of advice that just feels very Lauren Peters on brand for what you believe in, what would that be? Go ahead, spit it. Spit some truth.
Just keep on snoozing that alarm, you know?
I am so glad we can edit that out. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for joining us on If You Think About It. And Lauren, where can the people follow you? Do you want to give a little plug here? What's your IG if people want to just give you a little follow?
No one needs to know who I am, and I don't really.
All right,
need
you
that,
heard it here first.
Thanks.
It's funny because
I didn't want to do this in the first place, so yeah.
All right, what a joy it's been to have you here.
Didn't want to be here, but loved it.
All right, Lauren, God is good.
All right, be well. Bye-bye.
Be so well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.